Oh, it's such a weird job, man, being a comedian. Dude, 7 years, I have nothing to be proud of. Okay. When I say I have nothing to be proud of, my 1 hour solo special is called Nothing to Be Proud of. I'm shamelessly marketing another show during this one. Okay. No, the reason why it's called Nothing to Be Proud of is because I know how many tickets I can sell. Because the first time I took the show to Bombay, I sold one ticket. And that guy came also. He meets me outside the venue and he's like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm meeting the artist before the show. I'm also like, oh my God, can't believe I'm meeting my entire audience before this show. Second time I take it to Bombay, I sell 4 tickets. I'm like, come on, career is growing now. 20 minutes before the show, this couple walks in and they're like, oh, there's still 20 minutes. We'll quickly get something to eat and come back. They leave. Then another couple walks in and now I have an opening act. That guy's supposed to do 5 minutes. He does 25 minutes. Because we are waiting for that couple to come back. He's like, bro, I'm out of material earlier. I'm like, fuck it, call me on. Fuck it. It's one couple in me. I looked at him, the guy's private show for you. What else is going to happen, right? So I'm chatting with them. Turns out the guy is my diehard fan. Yeah, don't look with disbelief. I have some. They're there. Wherever. Right? No, he'd seen me on Amazon Prime. He'd seen every video I'd put on YouTube. He loves my stand-up. She is his new fiance and she's not a fan of stand-up. Forget me as an artist. He doesn't consider this an art form. And he has brought her for my 1 hour show. And then he looks at me and he's like, hey bro, do that one, no? Guys, I'm an actual human being. I'm not my YouTube channel, dude. What the fuck? But he's my fan at one at the time, so like, keep him, so I do the joke. I did that joke, then he looks at me and he's like, no, do that one. No. He's customizing the playlist also, not even the playlist that I uploaded. But he's my fan, I'll do the joke. And most annoying thing, every time I'm landing like a joke, like a tag or a punchline, she just nods. Like, I acknowledge. You tried. Keep trying. I keep acknowledging. Even more annoying, the guy's not watching me, he's watching her. I'm like, hey, put her on the stage. No, I'll do the jokes from the audience. 2/3 of the room is focused on her face right now. Give her the spotlight, right? Now it hits me, okay? It hits me that I've done almost half an hour of material that is available on YouTube for free. He couldn't convince her to watch it at home. He has dragged her to my 1 hour show and is now making me perform them for her. That's when it hits me. This engagement is now dependent on my performance, not his. I'm like, close your eyes. It's not 2 people, it's 2,000 people. Sell the jokes, sell the jokes, sell the jokes. Now full energy, I'm selling the jokes. I finally land one joke and then she just goes, ha! It's a weird laugh, but I'm like, Abba, finally I broke her. Right, now the show can start. Before I can say anything, she stands up, says, thank you, that's enough. And then me and the guy immediately looked at each other because we didn't know that that's enough was for my show or for the engagement because she walked out. This dude jumps up onto the stage, puts his arm around my shoulders and takes a selfie. Doesn't ask. Just takes a selfie and then into the mic yells, baby, baby, I'm supposed to drop you home, and then fucks off. Have you guys ever been watching something on your laptop and then just closed your laptop? I was still on stage with a mic in my hand, dude. It's the only time in my life audience decided show is over and left. I'm like, what the fuck? I put the mic down right outside this place. There's a bar. I was like, I have to go drink to process what just happened to me. I walk into the bar. The first thing I see is that couple that didn't come back. They're sitting right next to each other, one earphone in each ear, and the guy is showing her my YouTube videos. I'm like, it's a very weird job, man, being a comedian. The problem with being a comedian, right, is when tragedy strikes, you're like, 7 minutes. Like, I'll get 7 minutes of material out of this during the tragedy. Like, we can all agree that 2020 was a bad year, right? Can we agree? Here's my problem. It was already bad for me before it became bad for everybody else. There's a true story. Before the pandemic, I got robbed of all my money. Yeah, true story. I remember it. Feb 19th of 2020. I remember it like it was how much ever. I remember it. Dude, 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm asleep, I'm in bed, I get a call from a number I don't have saved. Now, as struggling comedian, when you have a number you don't have saved calling, your first thought is, corporate shows. You take the call. Doesn't matter how hungover you are or sleepy, you take that call. So I took the call, it's just this dude on the other end going, where are you? I said, I'm in bed. He's like, where is your bed? I'm like, what's your next question? What am I wearing? Like, who are you, dudes? He's like, oh, sir, I'm so sorry. I am Gotham. I'm from your bank. Where are you? So I was like, I'm in bed, dude. He's like, are you in Bangalore? I'm like, yes. He's like, then I hate to be the one to inform you, but all your money from your bank account has been withdrawn from an ATM in Bombay. Can you just check to see that text message has come? So I check. I was like, yeah, text message has come. He's like, okay. So I'm like, how the hell did this happen? He's like, sir, great question. I'm like, stop. Don't rate what I'm saying. So answer the question. No. He's like, no, sir, your card is with you. No, I'm like, yeah, my card is with me. He's like, okay, then what I need you to do right now is go to an ATM right now and get that balance slip. It'll prove your card is with you. It'll prove you're in Bangalore. So I'm like, okay. So I go, and I'm not going to reveal the name of my bank, but a lot of people think they are the Hyderabad District Football Champions. It's not a quiz contest. Don't guess. So I walk into the ATM. I get the dude. I got that by I'm not going to reveal the amount of money either. Okay? No, because some people, for that amount of money, for some people, that's a lot of money. And some people, when I've told them the amount, they've gone, that's all you had? Shut up. Okay? What? No commas. Shut up. Okay? It's the principle. All my money. All right? Okay, it wasn't all my money. They left me 129 rupees. Okay? No, because they knew, no, 1/4 roll mark and one small thumbs up he'll need to process all. So I'm walking back from the ATM. Gotham calls me again and he's like, sir, I'm like, how the hell did this happen? He said, I figured it out. I'm like, okay, how did it happen? He's like, sir, you live in Bangalore, the Silicon Valley of India. You must know that there is a device out there that as you're doing a card transaction, it captures the details of the card. They make dummy cards, they hit an ATM, they withdraw the cash. You must know. Fucker, when you gave me the card, you never mentioned this device. I'm like, okay, what do I, give me my money back. He's like, yeah, for that, you have to go file an FIR. So I was like, why should I file the FIR? I didn't lose my card. The way I see it, that cash that was stolen from that ATM, that is your money. You have insurance for that. My money is numbers in a computer. You type it back in. He's like, sir, great point. I'm like, stop rating what I'm saying, okay? He's like, sir, for me to type it back in, you have to go file the FIR. I'm like, okay, which police station do I go to? There are two near my house. Do I go to near the bank? Or do I go to Bombay where the crime happened? He's like, sir, great question. I'm like, punch this guy. He's like, I'll get back to you. He hangs up, okay. 3 days later, he calls me up and he's like, sir, go to the main cybercrime branch. No, like I'm the idiot. Now, the main cybercrime branch is 16 kilometers from my house. How I made that journey, don't ask. I already finished the old monk. Okay. So I go all the way, I walk in, cop sees, he's like, hey, what do you want? I'm like, I'm here to file complaint. He's like, hey, this is the main cybercrime branch of Bangalore, the Silicon Valley of India. We don't take the complaints. We do investigations. You go file where you have to file. So I go to the police station near my bank, they're like, obviously not us. Go to the one near my house, they're like, go to the other one. No, go to the third one, they're like, there's a brand new cybercrime division that's opened 16 kilometers from my house in the opposite direction just for complaints. Go there. So I make that journey now. As soon as I walk in, there are like 30 people, like a line. And more than half of them, some OLX fraud. Okay. Like there was an auntie carrying one burnt toaster and one eyebrow, just like. At one point, one cop came out and was like, hey, OLX, separate line. Whoosh. It was like Moses part of the seas. Now, because I don't speak Kannada, I was nervous. So I got my police complaint typed up on my friend's law firm's letterhead. Okay. And I gave the police complaint. Cop looks at it and is like, wow. I was like, oh. He's like, if only everybody came and gave complaints like this. Best complaint. I'm like, thank you so much. I'll leave now. He's like, no, something's missing. I'm like, obviously. Like, what's missing? And he's like, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you file an FIR in this country, you have to mention your caste. Yeah. Did you know that? Same reaction I also had. I was like, how? Why? Why is the caste of the victim of a cybercrime relevant information? Cop looks at me like, great question, right? So I wrote upper. You can write anything, guys. Why would you write anything else? I just wrote upper and gave it back. He's like, come back in 3 days, you'll get your FIR. I'm like, sir, you don't understand. I just need the FIR number. You give me the number, I give it to the bank. It's their headache. I get my money back. And he's like, yeah. Come back in 3 days. So I'm like, sir, I have 2 issues with what you just said. Firstly, why 3 days? And second, why do you have to come back? You are cybercrime. Email. Text message also, bro. Like, you are cyber. And then he looks at me straight face. He's like, hey, this is the brand new cybercrime division of Bangalore, the Silicon Valley of India. Server is down. So, weird job, man. Get to travel a lot for comedy, which is nice. But the weird thing is, like, you know, in the list of celebrities, you have A-listers who are athletes, actors, and musicians. Yeah, we can all agree on that? Yes? No? Something? Yeah. A-listers, athletes, actors, musicians. B-listers are same, just less successful. Right? C-listers are successful stand-up comedians and porn stars. Same. I'm D-list at best. Okay? Which means I get to travel for comedy, but I don't get hotel stay. I have to call up a friend saying, hey, can I crash on your couch? Okay? Or professional at that. Okay? So I was in Bombay, I needed a place to crash for like one night. So I called up one of my college buddies. I was like, hey man, can I crash at your place? He's like, yeah bro, done. You finish your show. I get my car and driver. We'll go drinking after the show also. I'm like, solid plan. Show goes well, drinking goes too well. It's now 3:30 in the morning. I'm like, bro, can we call it a night? Like please, I have to leave your house by 8 a.m. And he's like, oh, now you can't come home. I'm like, I made the plan with you. He's like, no, we are damn drunk right now. I was like, I am aware of that. We did that together. I was part of the process. He's like, no, where will you sleep? I was like, I sleep on the couch. That's not a problem. He's like, no, we are so drunk right now. My wife will be upset. I'll have to sleep on the couch. So where will you sleep? I'm like, I sleep next to a wife. Don't irritate me right now. Fucking let's leave. He's like, no, I fucked up. So I will book you and owe your room. So now at 4 o'clock in the morning, we are driving around Bandra based off of his Google Maps, knocking on Oyos. These are Oyos that are locked from the inside. I'm like, even if they give you room, I'm not staying there. Bro, what hotel locks their guests in? He's like, bro, last. My town, last. So we reached this hotel. So as soon as I saw the building, I knew where he brought me. Okay. Have you seen those buildings where it looks like God spat his pan on the building? See, some people don't like when I say that. I was doing a show recently and one guy heckled me. He's like, hey, you're assuming God eats pan. And I'm like, no, I'm assuming there is a God. We still don't know what kind of hotel. The reception is outside. The reception is a plastic table and chair. The receptionist is the night watchman. Still don't know where we are. My friend also doesn't know. With unnecessary confidence, walks up to the guy and he's like, room chahiye. And that guy replies, couples only. Now do you know where we are? This is a place people come to have sex and leave. Okay? They bang and bounce. Fuck and fuck off. Dude, it's a by the hour place. I can see the menu card on that table. It's by the hour and the menu is laminated. Understand why? It's easier to wipe. Guys, ouch. My friend brought me here, doesn't hear him say couples only, and with the same unnecessary confidence goes, हाँ 3 घंटे के लिए चाहिए. That guy is now impressed with us. He's like, wow, 3 घंटे all. मेरा तो 15 में हो जाता. I'm like, hey. Calm down. I'm looking back, what's wrong with you? He just said couples only. Friend like, shut up. Looks at him, he's like, only he needs a room. सिर्फ इसके लिए room चाहिए. And that guy replies, अगर आप दोनों आएंगे, चलेगा. Now my friend gets offended. He's like, hey, मैं शादीशुदा हूँ. And that guy replies, हाँ, तो... Try and understand something, guys. That man works there. It's not the first time a married man has turned out to be gay. That night watchman is more woke than my friend, okay? I'm dragging my friend. I'm like, I'm not going to stay the night here. I'll get an STD from the sheets. Just leave. I'm dragging him. He's still offended. So he gets into the car, rolls down the window and screams at the guy. आप गलत काम कर रहे हो. मैं पुलिस को बुलाऊंगा. That guy gets pissed. He stands up. He's like, वो अंदर है. मैं बुलाऊं क्या?